Hello guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know guys. No issues with the audio or the video, right guys? Everybody is able to listen me properly? Okay, great. How are you guys? How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Good, great, awesome, excited, not so excited? What is the scenario, guys? Okay. I know many of you guys might be coming to a boot camp at DevTown for the very first time. Many of you guys might be veterans. Many of you guys might be coming from the previous boot camp, that was the Instagram clone boot camp. So many different people will be joining us, and it's great to see what all of you guys right over here. Okay, we will be having a many number of things that we'll be doing, and we'll be learning a lot. As well as there will be a lot of exciting stuff for you guys as well. I hope so that this will be something that you guys will be interested in to put in your efforts, to put in the time. Okay, but nevertheless, guys, we'll start with introductions first. I will also introduce myself. You don't have to worry about that. But first, I will love to know from where are you guys from? Okay, Aditi, we will be completing the Instagram clone tomorrow itself. Yesterday it was Christmas, so I was not able to take up a class. Okay, we'll be completing Instagram clone tomorrow itself. Okay, so please do let me know where are you guys from and what you are currently pursuing. So I'm able to see people from Mumbai, Bihar. We are able to see people from Chandigarh, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, Bangalore, Uttarakhand, Hyderabad. We are able to see people from Gujarat, Delhi, IIT Dhanbad, Ahmedabad. Okay, that's great. We are able to see people from Sri Lanka. A lot of students are joining us from Sri Lanka today. That's really great to see you guys right over here. Chennai, we are able to see people from Jaipur, Singapore. We are able to see people joining us from Kerala, Mumbai, Sri Lanka. A lot of students from Sri Lanka this time. That's really great to see you guys right over here. Pakistan, we are able to see people from Udaipur. We are able to see people from Orissa. We are able to see people from Andhra Pradesh, Kanpur, Jaipur, Aurangabad. Okay, that's really great to see so many of you guys joining us from all over the globe and all over the country as well. That's great to see so many diverse people joining us right over here, guys. Now, let me know how many of you guys are attending a bootcamp at DevTown for the very first time. Like, this is the very first bootcamp at DevTown that you're ever attending. Please let me know. I would love to know that as well, guys. I will be introducing everything. You don't have to worry, guys. You don't even need to know anything about anything, even programming. I'll be teaching guys everything from basics. Okay, but how many of you guys? This is my third. Okay, somebody saying this is the third bootcamp for them. Okay, not my first. That's really great. A lot of students are joining us for the very first time, as I'm able to see right over here. That's really great to see all of you guys joining us. As you guys have introduced yourself, I think so. It is only fine that I should be introducing myself to you guys as well. So my name is Shaurya. I'm one of the co-founders here at DevTown. And a little bit of backstory about me. So I did my CSE, that is Computer Science and Engineering. Have you guys heard about BITS Pilani? Have you guys heard about BITS Pilani, guys? Please let me know. BITS Pilani. Have you guys heard about that college? BITS Pilani, Birla Institute of Technology and Science Pilani. Yes, I think so. Everybody must have heard about it, right? It is one of the topmost colleges in the country. Okay, I am not from that college. Okay, I'm not from that particular college itself. I'm from BIT Meshra. The name is very similar. So whenever I say BIT Meshra, students confuse it with BITS Pilani. They think I'm from a very prestigious college. So it's not like that. I'm from a very small college in Jharkhand college with BIT Meshra. Okay, I did my CSE from right over there. During the second year of my college, I was lucky enough to get a 2 months internship at Reliance as a data analyst. Then in the third year of my college, I got a 6 months internship as a data scientist intern working at Geo. In the final year of my college, I got my placement in Google. I worked in Google for almost 1.5 years as an Explore ML lead or a machine learning lead itself. After working in Google for almost 1.5 years, I decided to change my branch into full stack. I got multiple opportunities at different companies, giving us a lot of money as well. So yeah, that was a major condition. And I joined and worked with various companies like Fastnell. I did freelancing at that point of time, and so on and so forth. So that is a quick introduction about me, about what I've done up till this point of time, guys. Now that you guys are able to understand what we have done, let us talk about what we are going to do in this boot camp, right? So in this boot camp, we will be starting from the utmost basics, from the utmost easy one itself, that is JavaScript. We'll be learning JavaScript from the basics. You don't need to know Suman CS. Okay, so just for your information, guys, yesterday we were not able to have our class, the previous class of the Instagram clone bootcamp, due to Christmas being there. Okay, we got a lot of messages that it's a holiday, we need to enjoy, and so on and so forth. So I gave it a holiday right over there. We'll be having the last class of Instagram clone tomorrow, in which we'll be completing the project. Okay, almost 80% of the project is already done. Only the particular feed is left, as well as the profile that is there. So two parts are there in the project. We'll be completing it in our tomorrow's class, guys. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so coming back to what we're going to do in this particular boot camp. So we'll be starting out with JavaScript. We'll be learning JavaScript step by step. You don't have to worry about anything, guys. It is going to be from the basics, the most online way itself, most easiest way. You don't have to worry about anything. Then we'll be starting out with React.JS. We'll be learning how to create components in React, how to style a component in React itself, and all this kind of crap. Now, if you don't know HTML and CSS while coming to this bootcamp, okay, if you don't know HTML and CSS or JavaScript while coming to this bootcamp, you don't need to worry about anything. If you don't know what is programming, you don't know anything about computer science in general itself, you don't have to worry about that. It is my job to make you guys understand it. Okay, but yes, if you don't know what is a computer, then I can't help. Okay, I'm being very clear with it. You need to know the basics, like for example, what is a computer, what is a keyboard, what is a mouse. If you don't know all these concepts, then may God help you. That is all that I can say, right? But if you don't know what is programming, if you don't know what is JavaScript, you don't know what is HTML, CSS, you don't know what is web development, you don't have to worry about anything. I will be teaching you guys everything from the basics. From the basics in which I am able to understand, that you should be able to understand my English. Okay, it shouldn't be the case that you are not even able to understand what I'm saying. Then that is a big deal. Okay, that is a big problem for me as well. I hope that is fine with you guys. Okay. Then moving further, we will also be working on a small project of ours, guys. That is going to be a React.JS project. We'll be creating a front end project using React.JS. Whatever we'll be studying during the bootcamp itself, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then we will be moving further with our certificates. Okay, so we are very pleased to announce this, that this bootcamp has been brought to you in collaboration with Google as well as Amazon. So at the end of the bootcamp, you will also be provided with three free certificates actually. That is going to be, one certificate is going to be from DevTown, one certificate is going to be from Google, and the third certificate is going to be via Amazon. Now we can provide these three certificates as well as the project on your resume. You can add them up right over there to increase the value of your resume as well. So that is all that we need to learn in this bootcamp. And of course, this bootcamp is completely free of cost. This bootcamp has no cost. There is a cost associated with it, the bootcamp as well, guys. You don't have to worry about it. The cost of the bootcamp is very simple. It is just your dedication, your perseverance, and your willingness to learn. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? The cost of the bootcamp is going to be very simple. Your dedication, your perseverance, and your willingness to learn. That is the cost of the bootcamp. Nothing less, nothing more. Because we want students who are going to come and be a part of this community to invest their time, to invest their efforts into growing themselves. That is the aim of this community. That is the reason why we are having this particular bootcamp right now. We had an HTML, CSS, Instagram clone bootcamp. The next bootcamp is going to be on Python and artificial intelligence. After that, we'll have another bootcamp on Python and machine learning itself. We'll have another boot camp on Python and cyber security after that. So the point about these boot camps is that it's free. The certificates are for free. You go anywhere else for these certificates, for these 7 days of live classes, they will be charging you upwards of, at the bare minimum, 1,500 rupees. Anywhere you go, they will charge you upwards of 1,500 rupees at any particular point of time, guys. But we are doing it for free. Why? So that you guys are able to take up this opportunity to invest time in yourself. What you're doing right now is investing time in yourself. The more time that you invest right now within yourself, the more you will be able to grow in the future. Are you guys able to understand this? Mohammed, Arish, I think so you are late in today's class. I will again repeat this for you guys. For those who are in the Instagram clone bootcamp itself, the last class of Instagram clone to cover up the project, that is the feed section and the profile section, will be made in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow around 6 o'clock, I will be having one more class for the previous bootcamp. We'll be finishing the project right over there. Yesterday it was Christmas. We got a lot of messages from students saying that it's a holiday and they wanted to enjoy. That is the reason why we didn't conduct a class yesterday. So tomorrow will be the last class about it. Sir, I don't know anything about programming. Do not worry about it. We'll be teaching everything from the basics itself. Are you guys able to understand everything in the up to this point of time, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this point of time, guys? Krishna Kumar, the certificates have been released. If you have not got the certificate, please email to certificates@devtown.in. Plural, certificates@devtown.in, guys. Okay, so shall we start the today's class, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys excited, or am I the only one who is being excited up to this point of time, guys? Let's start. Okay, great, awesome, guys. So we'll start with the basics. That is a quick introduction of what is JavaScript. Okay, a brief history about what is React.JS as well. Or let's just start with what is JavaScript. Okay. Now, many of you guys might be listening to this. Let me switch on the AC a little bit. It's actually pretty hot in here. Okay. Yeah, with the AC, it might be fine. Okay, so like I said, guys, simple. We'll start with what is JavaScript first of all. So for understanding what is JavaScript, we'll have to dial a little bit back into understanding how does the web work. Now, for those students who are from the Instagram clone bootcamp, they might have already heard all about this. Like I've already explained to them how does the web work, what is HTML, what is CSS. This is for all the new students that are joining us right over here, because again, guys, every bootcamp we consider that you guys don't know anything. We start from the basics itself. So let's get started with it, guys. Let me open up OneNote. Okay, let me increase the screen size and I'll be putting this up right over here. Pop out. Delete. Where's my pen? Okay, so basically any website that you visit, whether it be Instagram.com, Netflix.com, Google.com, many triple videos that you guys might be watching. So any kind of particular website that you are attending or visiting at any particular point of time, they are made using these three components itself. That is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the three building blocks upon which any and every website is made. Now, but what is the history behind this? So think about it in such a way that if there was no internet, if there was no internet right now and I wanted to share some information with you, let's assume I am living in Bangalore, you are living in USA. Okay, you are a researcher. So back then, normal people didn't use internet, right? So internet is not there. You are a researcher in US, I'm a researcher in Bangalore. You want to send some papers to me. Now, when you look at a research paper, basically it will show you guys about my research. Okay, it will also show you guys what are the references that I took. For example, this particular paragraph is referencing to so and so article. This particular paragraph is referencing to so and so paragraph of so and so book. This particular paragraph is referencing to so and so like other things itself. Okay. Now, if I want to share that with me, okay, you want to share your research with me, you will have to ship it. Okay, because there is no internet, right? You will have to mail it. It will come in ship. It will take 30 days for that research to come to me. Now, when I receive that research paper after 30 days in Bangalore, I will have to find all the different articles, all the different books, all the different research papers that you have cited in your particular article. So, if I want to understand that, I need all these different things. I will go to the nearest library. I'll try to find as many books, as many newspapers, as many articles as possible, but most of them I will not be able to find it. And this was a very big problem back when the internet was not present. And that is when the people at UC Berkeley, a very, very prestigious institute all over the world itself, okay, screen is not shared. Okay, I've not told anything like that as well that requires screen sharing to be there, but yeah, I forgot to share the screen. Let me share it with you guys. Okay. So I've just written three words on my screen. That's it. That's all that I've done up to this point of time. Okay. Just three words on my screen itself. So could I ask when I'll receive the certificates? Java coding, the bootcamp is still not over. Tomorrow will be the last day of the bootcamp, but yes, within the next 2 to 3 days, you will be receiving all the certificates. Okay. So right over here, guys, like I said, at that point of time, sharing these resources with other researchers throughout the globe was a very big task and a very big deal as well. That is the reason why people from UC Berkeley, that is, your scientists from UC Berkeley, researchers from UC Berkeley, that's a very big institute back in US, came together to build something called as the World Wide Web, guys. Okay, they came together to build something called as the World Wide Web, WWW, or the World Wide Web, guys. Now, this was created using just HTML back then. This was created using just HTML back then, guys. Let us look at how the internet looked initially, guys. I think so. I should have the access to Discord channel of DevTown. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the DevTown channel's Discord, HTML, CSS nodes. Okay, basics of web development. Let me just open that up right over here. Yeah. So this is how the internet. So you don't have to read. I know many of you guys, sir, I'm not able to see things clearly, sir. This is happening, that is happening. Please try to understand this. Your job is not to read what is present on the screen, guys. Your job is to understand what is present on the screen. So this is a picture depicting the first website that was created throughout the entire world, or the World Wide Web, guys. Now, as you're able to see right over here, it does not have any images, it does not have any color, nothing. It is just text and links. That's it. Text and links. That's it. Now, please try to understand it. This was created just to share research papers with other people. And research papers usually don't contain any kind of colors. They don't contain any kind of photos or something. It is just text and basically citation. So it acts basically like Wikipedia. Many of you guys might have used Wikipedia, right? So there's a particular topic, World Wide Web, a particular thing has been written about it, and then there are links. You click on that particular link, it will take you to a page referencing that particular link itself, like referencing that particular word. That is how the first website was created throughout the entire world, and this was called as the World Wide Web. So the job of HTML is to provide a structure to your website. Think about HTML as nothing else but just like the skeleton of your body. Just like your body has a skeleton and it provides a structure to your body. Okay, and everybody has a different sort of skeleton, so different type of content is there. But the structure, it gives the body a structure, a format around which then you are having the rest of the organs and everything else. So in a similar manner, HTML as well provides a website with just the structure and nothing else right over there, guys. Okay. Now, slowly and steadily, many different companies started making their own websites. Normal users such as us also got access to the internet itself. So companies started creating their own websites using HTML. Let's look at one of the websites from back in the day. This is your Microsoft's official website when using just HTML. So this was one of the earliest websites of Microsoft, one of the biggest software giants in the entire world. This is their website when HTML was recently introduced. So as you're able to see, welcome to Microsoft's World Wide Web server. Okay, there is an image where it does not look nice. There are links, but again, it does not look pretty. It does not look nice enough, right? So the problem with HTML was that it was not able to make the websites look appealing. It's not as if you will be like, oh, that skeleton is looking so beautiful. If you are doing that, then you are like a creep. But yeah, nobody likes a skeleton, right? Because it's a fucking skeleton right over there. So in a similar format, websites needed to be much more attractive. We needed to have to make these websites much more beautiful because multiple companies are coming up with their own websites, and then the user has to choose that whether should I use Google's website or whether I should use Yahoo's website. And both of them are giving us the same kind of functionality. So which website should I go further with? I'll go further with that little website which looks appealing, which looks beautiful to me. And that is where the concept of CSS came into the picture, guys. Okay, that is where the concept of CSS came into the picture. CSS is like the clothes that you wear, like the girls that apply makeup, okay, to make themselves beautiful, boys who wear accessories, or people like me who have a fucking lot of tattoos. Like I have a tattoo here, I have a tattoo on my all my fingers, I have a tattoo here, I have a tattoo here. Okay, so these are accessories. This is what you think that it makes you look much more appealing. Okay, I know tattoos does not make me appealing, but yeah, that is the case, right? So CSS is basically like the beautification of your website. How to make your website look stylish, how to make your website look appealing. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? So students who are writing present, sir, are all idiots because I don't take up attendance like that. I'll be giving you guys a Google form that you will have to fill in the middle of the class. If you are able to fill that, you will get your attendance. If not, you lose your attendance. If you are writing present, sir, in the live chat, you are just a fool. You are just wasting your time. And these are the kinds of candidates that I don't give certificates to. Like I said, dedication, perseverance, and your willingness to learn. They don't have dedication because they are writing present, so they are not listening to me. They don't have perseverance because again they are wasting their time right over there, and they have no willingness to learn because again they are not listening to me and they are just writing present. So these guys don't get any certificates from our end. Okay, so CSS is to make sure to make your website beautiful. CSS or cascading style sheets. That is the full form of CSS, cascading style sheets, guys. Okay, so let's go back to the website, and this is how the Yahoo's website looked like with HTML and CSS. This website was created back in 1998, guys, and this website was created just using HTML and CSS. As you're able to see, it is a lot more structured. The images are a lot more layered itself. There is colors right over there. Everything looks decent. It does not look shady and crappy as the Microsoft's website. It looks a little bit more appealing to our nature, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this and understand this? Please let me know. This is what the use of CSS is there. Let me make you guys understand the use of HTML, CSS with another example if I am able to find it. Because I will have to find it. I don't know if I have it or not. I think so. This was it. Yeah. So this is a particular thing that I created for you guys to understand the concept of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, like I said again, is like the structure of your website. CSS is the presentation or appearance to your website, how well the website actually looks. And JavaScript is the dynamism or the action that is performed by your website. For example, when you scroll on Apple's website, the MacBook flips itself over, like the MacBook splits into four different layers itself. The colors change on the website. Okay, whether you hover over a particular icon on Netflix, a movie on Netflix, it will open up and show you a trailer and the details of that particular movie. All that interaction, the dynamism that is there between you and the website is what JavaScript provides. Now, how many of you guys, you might have heard about this other word as well that's called as Java. How many of you guys have this particular kind of question that is Java and JavaScript related to each other or not? Is this session live or recording from the previous bootcamp? Are in the grade you're not that great, I hope so. Because yeah, you are not able to identify a simple thing, then smart work. Okay. How many of you guys have this kind of question that what is the relationship between Java and JavaScript? Right? Many students get this confused a lot. Like is Java related to JavaScript? Should I do Java first and then JavaScript itself? Somehow they look like similar to me. Now, the answer to that is very simple. Absolutely not. Okay, there is no relationship between Java and JavaScript. They are as related to each other as apple and pineapple, as car and carpet. They have no relationship with each other itself. Both apple and pineapple are fruits, but they are not related to each other. Both car and carpet are non-living items, but they are not related to each other. Only the spelling CAR and APPLE are common in between them. That is what happened between Java and JavaScript. When JavaScript was created back in 1995 or 1998, at that point of time, the world was using Java as the main programming language of choice. The most important, the most used programming language 25 fucking years ago was Java, not right now. Java is no longer relevant a lot right now, only in legacy products. Okay, so 25 years ago, Java was the most popular programming language, and a new programming language called as LiveScript was created. Now, nobody was using this programming language called as LiveScript. It had a lot of different functionalities, a very good programming language, but nobody was using it. So they renamed LiveScript as JavaScript, so that people get confused that there is some relationship between Java and JavaScript, and they start adopting it. And that is what actually happened, right? As you are able to see right now, like Java is at the sixth most used programming language and the most in demand programming language in the world right now, sixth. And in 2024, it might even drop to the seventh position. Whereas JavaScript is the number one programming language in the entire world, the number one, the most important, the most used programming language in the entire world. Coming at number second is Python. So yeah, that is also there. But yes, JavaScript has become the most important programming language in the entire world. Now, how all of this fits in with what we are here to learn, right? We are here to learn something else, that is React.js. How this all this fits into what we are going to learn. What is then React.js? Why do we need to use it, right? So you need to understand something. You have to create like a house, right? You want to create a house at any particular point of time. How can you create it? Can somebody let me know? How would you create a house? What is the smallest building block of a house, guys? Okay. How do you create a house? Can somebody let me know? How do you create a house, guys? Can somebody let me know? Bricks, right? You use bricks to create a house. Now, using bricks, what is the first thing that you will create? Using bricks, what is the first thing that you will create, guys? Okay, bricks is the smallest unit of a particular house. What you will create using bricks? Wall, right? So it is basically like bricks to wall to house, right? This is the flow that is there. So if let's assume we were not learning about web development, we are now all masons. Okay, our job is to create a house itself. So what we will do? We'll get bricks. We'll start. We want to create first. Our aim is to create a house. So first aim is to create a wall. So we'll lay down bricks right over there, right? So let me lay down bricks for you guys. So this is our bricks right over here, guys. We'll lay down bricks like this. Then we fill it up with cement, right? We will fill it up with cement right over here. Then we'll again lay down bricks on top of it as well. Then again we'll put down the cement on top of it. Yes. And so on and so forth. This will go on for a very long period of time. Am I right or wrong, guys? This will go on for a very long period of time. Am I right or wrong, guys? Until unless we are able to get an entire wall being created. Sundara, you have been released the certificates of Google as well. If you have still not got it, please email to certificates@devtown.in. You will be able to get the certificate as well. Okay. So right over here, guys, as you are able to see, this is how you create a wall. Now, once you create a wall, you will create the other walls and then you will create the house. Now, this is a very time-taking process, right? Each brick you have to lay it down, then you have to coat it up with cement itself, then again another layer of bricks and so on and so forth. Very, very, very time taking, very time consuming as well as very costly method to create a wall itself. Now, this is where, if we could think about it, what is a particular wall? A wall is nothing else but just a very long rectangle, right? A wall is nothing else but just a very tall rectangle itself. So, if we were able to build a rectangle, very easily, like we could have got a wall very easily as well. So let's do one thing. Let's create a particular rectangle. We'll use a wooden plank. Okay, so this is a wooden plank, guys. We'll keep two wooden planks right over here. So these are two wooden planks right over here. We'll close the wooden planks from both the sides. We'll close the wooden planks from both the sides itself. We'll put some iron rods inside of it, guys. We'll put some iron rod inside of it. So this is the iron rod right over here. One iron rod here that will go into the ground itself. Then another iron wall right over here, guys. They will again go into the ground. So this is the first iron rod. This is the second iron rod. And then we'll just pour in concrete inside of it. We'll just pour in concrete inside of it. So all this will cover it up with concrete right over here, and then we'll allow it to be क्या बोलते हैं, we'll allow it to be cooled down. Okay, we'll allow it to be settled right over there, and that is how we will be able to have an entire wall when we will remove the particular wooden planks after the concrete has settled in. After the concrete is rock solid, we will remove the wooden planks, and voila, we have got an entire wall within 3-4 days itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? How to create a wall using a wooden plank? Now let's assume I want to create an entire floor using this particular method. I want to create an entire floor using this particular method. What will I do? I will lay out the entire wooden planks in the way that we want the entire floor to be. Let's assume this is our entire floor. So I'll just lay down all the wooden planks right over here. Then I'll lay down wooden planks right over here as well. So this is the top view of the house, guys. I'm creating the top view of the house. So this is where I'll put up all the wooden planks. I'll put up all the iron rods right over there to support it. Okay, so these are all the iron rods right over here, right? And so on and so forth. And then what will I do? I will just pour in the concrete inside of it, let it settle in, remove the particular planks. In 3 to 4 days, I have got the entire floor built up. Initially, one floor, brick by brick, creating wall, then from wall, creating an entire floor would have taken us 1-2 months to complete it. Now, in 3 to 4 days, I have got an entire floor ready. So what are we doing right over here? We are trying to remove the monotonous work of laying down bricks, waiting for it to like fix it up and then go behind another wall and so on and so forth. We're removing stuff that is easy, that is mundane, and removing it and making it into a framework. Making it into a framework itself, a framework which provides us with all the tools, all the necessary things to do a particular task properly. Here, our task was to create a floor. So, what do we need for a floor? Wall. So, I will give you this particular method to create walls faster. You don't have to create a wall brick by brick. I'll give you this particular framework. Just pour in concrete, voila, done. You are having an entire wall with you. Now use this to build something better. Use this to build something like bigger than itself. Now I'm not a civil engineer. Okay, this is just an example. I'm a software engineer. I've worked in Google for almost 1.5 years itself. So I don't know how it actually works out in the civil department, but it's just an example to teach you guys something, right? So treat it as an example. Do not make your homes in this particular format. Then don't come and complain it to me that my home is blown away by a wind. Okay, all that I can do about take it just as an example. Okay, so that is what I'm explaining to you guys right over there, guys. Okay, the next thing that you need to understand right over here is that framework. The word framework inside of React.js, we don't refer to React.js as a framework. Okay, there's a different format. Okay, now why do we not refer it to as a framework? Why do we refer it to as a library? We will only be able to understand after we learn about functions in JavaScript. Okay, so for right now, please try to understand this, that what is React.js? Think about it as such a way that it is a particular toolbox. Okay, think about it as a toolbox that provides you with all the different tools to build a very awesome front end of a website itself, that if you were doing it using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you will have to use the bricks and cement to build a wall and then the entire website. Okay, and you don't want to do that. It's a very monotonous and a very tedious task. React.JS removes all those tedious and monotonous tasks to give you something that is well optimized and very easy to use as well. Are you able to understand this? Please let me know. What does framework mean? This is what does framework mean. This frame that we created. Framework basically provides you with all the things necessary to do a particular task. You want to create, like you want to write A right over here. I'll give you a stencil. I'll give you a framework in which if you just draw along the lines that has been given to you, you will draw a A. So basically it gives you all the tools and things necessary to do a particular task optimally itself. Okay. Okay, we will understand a little bit more in depth about React.js, why React.js, what are the advantages and everything. But first, let us start with the JavaScript portion, right? Practical hands-on JavaScript itself. Now we'll start with JavaScript. So first of all, guys, whenever I'm programming in this particular class, do not try to write the code along with me. This is not something that I like, and something that I always say to my students: do not do this. Do not write code along with me. If you're trying to write code along with me, guys, you're not listening to me. You're not paying attention to the class. You will be missing out on a lot of different things. So my suggestion for students who actually want to learn something, not for students who are just here for the certificates, you are not going to get the certificates like that. If you want the certificates, you will have to learn in the class. Only then you're going to get these certificates. Okay. So like I said, guys, it's pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Listen to me in the class. Make sure if you want to write notes, you can create notes of your own as well. After the class has ended, spend 10 minutes. Just sit for 10 minutes and practice everything that has been taught in today's class. That's it. If you are able to do that, whatever I have taught in the class will become yours for the rest of your life. Notes you will have to create on your own itself. Second, 10 minutes revision after the class. And if possible, 5 minutes before the class, just sit. Okay, so class starts at 8:15. I'll sit at 8:10. I'll just 5 minutes, I'll close my eyes. I'll just revise in my head itself. I'll not look at the notes. I'll not look at what I practiced. No computer, nothing. I'll just revise. What did I learn in yesterday's class in just 5 minutes? Just like, okay, I learned about HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, I learned about HTML as the skeleton structure of the body, CSS as the beautification, JavaScript dynamism. Okay, I learned about HTML, React.JS. It's something related to a framework, just like a construction example that Shaurya gave us. Okay, and then we learned about how to write hello world inside of JavaScript. What was the command? So console.log. So just a quick revision, 5 minutes. That's it. If you do these 3 steps, nobody can stop you from understanding what you're doing in this particular class. Nobody. It will become yours for the rest of your life. But it is up to you guys if you want to do it or not. I'm just giving you guys an example, but do not write code along with me. Otherwise, that is just not something that I want from you guys. Okay. So let's start with writing code, guys. What I'm doing is I'm just opening up Chrome, as you're able to see right over here. Okay. As you're able to see right over here, guys, I've opened up Chrome. Why is this not coming up on the right hand side of my screen? Shubham Kumar, the bootcamp is still not over. The project is still not done. Okay. Okay. So right over here, guys, once we open up our Chrome browser, we are going to do a right click on the website and open up the inspect option from right over there. Okay, just open up your Chrome browser, nothing else, no IDE, nothing. Okay, just open up your Chrome browser, do a right click right over there, and just click on the inspect option, guys. Just click on the inspect option. Okay, so this will open up something like this. Now I don't want it right over there, so I'll just shift it down below. Okay, so this is something that will be opened up right there. This is called as your developers console, guys. This is called as a developers console right over here. Now, it has a lot of different options. If you see it right over there, guys, it has a lot of different options right over there. For example, console or sources or network or performance or memory. Just select console from right over there, guys. Just select console from right over there. This is where we are going to write our code, guys. Okay. This is where we are going to write our code. Now, many of you guys are saying that the screen share is lagging, this is happening, that is happening. Okay, let me just check on my own mobile phone as well. I'll just open up the video and check it out for myself if that is something that is really happening or it's just your internet's issue. Let me check, guys. It's not as if it's illegible or something like that. It's totally fine. Okay, if you guys are facing some kind of issue, like it's basically you doing bakchodi itself. Like there's no kind of that problem ki, oh, I'm not able to see anything or something like that. It's visible. It's a little bit slow, but it's fine. Okay, there's no issues in that. Okay. So right over here, we will just open up our console itself. This is where we're going to write our code right over here, guys. Okay. So we'll start by writing some basic code itself, guys, first. Okay, nothing too great about it, guys. Some basic code, will start writing it up, and then we'll move on to some advanced codes as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is write some basic code right over there, guys. That is for every, so for example, if you are an Indian, you will know this, that for every Indian, basically whenever we start doing something new, we find it very auspicious to eat curd and sugar before doing that. We find it that it is going to be a good thing that we're going to do. In a similar format for programmers as well, whenever we start learning a new programming language, the very first thing that we do is write hello world in that particular language. So in this particular case as well, we are going to write hello world inside of JavaScript. Now, first we need to understand where are we writing our code. We're writing our code into a particular place called as the console. Okay, where we are writing our particular code, guys, we call it as the console itself. So we want to print inside of the console hello world. First, we need to select console. So console dot. Okay, we are selecting console from right there. That what we want to do. We want to. My younger brother is besides me. Please don't cuss. Use the headphone. Okay, as simple as that. You are the only one who sees Scary Minati, and then you will say that he's cussing. I cuss a lot. Okay, I cuss a lot. For me, cusses are more like expressing myself. Okay, in college as well, that has been my habit since college days. And when you're moving in like a particular company, you will be cussing a lot as well. But all these type of things, I say it a lot. So if you have a problem with that, there are two ways of handling it. First, you can ignore it. Second, you can move out from a class. Third, you can wear a headphone. Okay, so right over here, guys, the first thing I want you guys to understand is what is the meaning of the term log in normal English, guys. I don't know mathematics, I don't know programming, I don't know anything. What is the meaning of the term log inside of normal English? Again, guys, I'm asking you this particular question once again. Log in normal English. I don't know anything related to mathematics. I don't know anything related to programming. What is log? Can you guys let me know? To record something, okay, word, okay, log of word, okay, then you are having sign up, history or record, people, log nahi, not in Hindi, not log, log, okay, English. Okay, log means to log in, okay, to record something, portion of something, word piece right over there, and so on and so forth. So log basically means to log in, to log out. I'm logging down this report. It means to record something. I'm logging down the call logs. Okay. All this particular stuff basically means to record something right over there. Here, what do we want to record? Inside of JavaScript, we want to record hello world inside the console. Right? That is the reason why we want to write log. Log is an English word. Again, guys, please try to understand. Programming derives its words from English itself, right? So most of this stuff will be very easy for you guys to understand if you pay attention to it. So log here basically means to record something. What do we want to record? We want to record hello world. Where do we want to record? We want it to be recorded inside of the console. So console.log And then in parentheses, we want to write what do we want to print out? What do we want to record? We want to record hello world. What do we want to print out? What do we want to record? We want to record hello world right over there, guys. So here the semicolon at the end is just like a full stop inside of English. After completing a sentence in English, you put up a full stop, right? So after completing a sentence of programming inside of JavaScript, we put down a semicolon at the end of the day. Now, if you want to run this particular code, you have written the code, you want to run this, just press enter right over there. Just press enter right over there, guys. You will be able to see hello world being printed out on our screen, guys. And we're also getting this undefined present right over here. I want you guys to pay attention to this undefined, guys. Okay. At a later point of time, after we understand everything about functions tomorrow, I will be explaining you guys what is this undefined and why is it coming to our screen. But for right now, just remember this, guys. Google and certificates for Instagram close not received. Ajmet Rao, the class is only not over. The bootcamp is also not over. We still have to do the project. Tomorrow we'll be completing the project. Great, smart people. Ashwajit Rao, very smart. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? This undefined will be listening in our tomorrow's class. After we understand about functions in JavaScript, before that you guys won't be able to understand it. I will not be explaining it as well. We'll be explaining it after we learn about functions in JavaScript, guys. Okay. Now the next thing that we need to understand is this particular semicolon essential for us or not? Okay. Is this semicolon essential for us or not, guys? So very simple. We'll remove this. We'll run this. What do you think will happen, guys? Ashwajit Raut, are you not able to listen to me? You are writing it in the live chat. I've answered it once again as well. The bootcamp for Instagram clone is not over. It will be over tomorrow. We still have one more class remaining for that. And there is no Microsoft certificate. It is Google and Amazon certificate. So you are wrong right over there as well. I think so. I should not be sending you the certificate because you don't even know which certificate you're going to get and when. And that too, when it has already been told to you guys. So I think so. You should not be getting any certificates according to me. Okay. Many of you guys are saying syntax error aa jayega, ban ho jayega, everything and anything. Okay. So nothing will happen. Everything will work absolutely fine. If I press enter right over here, as you're able to see, we're still getting hello world on our screen, guys. We're still getting hello world on our screens. No issues, no problems. But now, why is that the case, guys? Because your particular browser, so what is happening is your browser is trying to understand JavaScript and give you an output. Your browser is actually pretty smart. Okay, it is not dumb. Okay, JavaScript itself as a programming language is very smart. So if you don't put up a semicolon at the end of the day, you will still be able to run your code absolutely well. There will be no issues with that. But it is always a good practice to put up a semicolon at the end. Why is that the case? Because in the long term, when you will be writing a lot of code inside of JavaScript, guys, it won't be just one line of code or 10 lines of code. It will be tens and thousands or even 1 lakh lines of code or even a million lines of code will be there in this one file. At that particular point of time, if you're not putting up a semicolon inside of your code, there's a very high probability that you will start getting errors which will not be able to understand why you are getting them. So it's always a very good practice to put up a semicolon after you finishing up a sentence inside of JavaScript. It's just a precaution, guys. Even if you don't put it up, it will still work on small scale projects. But in large scale projects, we usually try to put up the semicolon. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. What is console? Console is like the location. What is Bangalore? So Bangalore is my location, right? I live in Bangalore. So console is like where are we writing the code inside of the console. So that is the place. Okay. The next thing that we want to do is we want to showcase. So this message that is hello world that we printed out on our screens. It is getting printed out inside of the console. Okay. This console is usually not visible to a normal user. If I'm a normal user, this is what is visible to me. If I want to open up the console, I have to do a right click. I have to go inside of the inspect option. Then inside the inspect, I have to select console, and then I will be able to see that hello world right over here. But a normal user, if I want to show something to the normal user, how can I do that? Can somebody let me know? If I want to showcase something to a normal user, how can we do that, guys? Please let me know. we have to showcase a notification right over there. Think about it. If I want to showcase a message to my user, we have to showcase a particular like notification right over there. Now, what do you think is the meaning of the term alert? Alert, okay, or warning. It's an English word, right? Alert, warning. Okay, it is basically to notify somebody. I'm alerting somebody about something, right? So to create a notification on your website using JavaScript, you have something called as alert right over there. Let us try to use it. Okay, so right click, inspect console. Let's create an alert. Creating an alert is pretty simple. You want to create a notification saying something, so just write alert, ALERT, alert. And then what is the message that you want to put up? Just put that up inside of the parentheses. That's it. Okay. You create the alert. Okay. Okay. I'm just removing this particular person from the bootcamp itself, guys. This person is either deaf, then how is the fuck he is attending my bootcamp? Okay, because I've answered this question 5 times now. I even shouted the answer 1 time as well, but he's still not able to understand this. Either he is deaf or blind or both, or what is the fucking scenario? How is he attending my bootcamp like that? I don't know. I currently don't teach in Braille or some fucking language. Like, what is his problem? I have no idea. So I'll just remove him from the bootcamp because this person is getting on my nerves right now. Okay, so right over here, guys, inside of the parentheses, we will put down the message that we want to provide. Okay, so the message that we want to provide is welcome to DevTown. Let's assume that. So, welcome to DevTown. Okay, a simple message right over here, guys. Welcome to DevTown right over there, guys. So, this is the alert that I want to create. This is the notification that I want to create. Now, the next step is to run this code. Just press enter right over there. So, enter. And as you're able to see, we are getting a particular notification right over there, guys, saying Chrome tab new page says, okay, welcome to DevTown. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Chrome tab new page says, welcome to DevTown. Are you guys able to see this notification right over there, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this notification right over there, guys? Please let me know. Great, awesome. Now, this is how you create a notification using alert. Again, guys, please do see this because we need, like, I will be coming back to this after we have completed functions, guys. Undefined. Again, we are seeing undefined right over here as well. Are you guys able to see this? Undefined right over here. So please do remember that, guys, while moving further. The next thing that we want to do is how to take in an input from the user. Okay, the next step is to take in input from the user itself. How to do that? Now that is something I want you guys to tell me what is the meaning of the term prompt in normal English. Can you guys let me know what is the meaning of the term prompt in normal English, guys? Please let me know. Prompt in normal English. Can somebody let me know what is the meaning of the term prompt in normal English, guys? Towards somebody, instruction. Okay. Okay. Next. Sanya Jain, today there is no, we are already late for today's class, first of all, but there is no class of Instagram clone today, it is tomorrow. Okay. An action or the feeling, okay. So prompt basically means to urge somebody to do something. Okay, like for example, I'm prompting my friend to speak up in front of his crush, right? I'm prompting my friend to like go and talk to the like his crush or something like that. I'm prompting my friend to speak up in front of his teacher. I'm urging him to do something. I'm telling you like karna, karna. Okay, that is what is happening right over there. Prompt. Okay, you're prompting somebody to do something. Here we want to prompt our user to give us an input. Okay, for example, what is your name? I want to understand what is the name of our user. So I'm prompting somebody to do that. So how to do that, guys? Very simple, very easy to do for it as well. You just write prompt and then what is your name? Okay, simple. Prompt hi, prompt. What is your name? Okay, simple, guys. So this little prompt, I want to get the name of the user, guys. I want to get the name of the user. So I'll just press enter right over here, guys. As you're able to see, I'm getting something very similar to our alert notification. I'm getting something very similar to our alert notification itself, guys. But the only thing that has happened right over here is that what is your name? I'm getting like the question and then an input box as well. The user is getting a question as well as an input box right over there. So I can just put down my name, Shaurya. Okay, so SHAURY Shaurya, SINH Sinha. Okay, I'm putting up my input right over there, pressing enter. So as you're able to see, whatever my user gave an input as, whatever the user gave an input as, guys, I'm able to see that inside of my console. I'm able to see Shaurya Sinha inside of my console itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. So whatever input I wanted from my user, I'm able to get that inside of my console itself, guys. That is what is happening right over there. But I'm not able to use it. I took the input from my user. I am able to see that input right over here on my console, but I'm not able to use this input. Why? Because it is not in my hands. It is in front of my face. I don't have it in my hands itself. It is in front of my face. Now, how to handle that? How to manage that? That is the secondary question. Now, what do I mean by that? Think about it. We are living in a, so basically I'm a half Bihari. Okay, I'm half Bihari. My father is from Bihar. My mom is from Maharashtra. I lived 18 years of my life in Gujarat. I spent 4 years of my life in college in Jharkhand. I'm currently living in Karnataka, Bangalore because of my work. Okay, and I have to travel to Delhi every 3 months because I have a house right over there as well. So that is an overall justification about my personality. So it has a little bit of Maharashtrian, a little bit of Bihari, a little bit of Delhi, a little bit of Jharkhand, a little bit of Gujarat in my particular face. Okay, so let's try to understand this, guys. Let's assume we are all living in Bihar. Okay, in a very rural area in Bihar, we are all living in. We are throwing cow dung on each other. Okay, we are throwing cow dung on each other, guys. That is our game. We are small kids. Okay, we are not grown ass adults speaking it like throwing cow dung on each other. That will be very shit. Okay, we will be retarded in some way. But as kids, it's fine. Like we can do any shit, sort of shit, and it will just be funny, right? So let's assume we are playing in a field. Okay, there's a wall behind me. Okay, imagine this particular purple color that is behind me as a wall. Okay, and somebody is throwing shit at my face. Okay, somebody is throwing shit at my face. That is basically cow dung. Now, when they threw the particular stuff at my face, I dodged it, and it is now stuck on the wall. Okay, if I dodge it, it will be stuck on the wall itself, right? I will be able to see that shit, but I will not be able to reuse it. Okay, somebody threw that shit to my face. I dodged it. It is now stuck at the wall itself. Now I'm not able to use it. Now, if I want to attack back, I don't have anything, right? I don't have shit in my hands. I cannot attack back. But what if when you threw that shit towards me, I caught it? Okay. When you threw that shit towards me, I was able to catch it. Then I can save it and I can just throw it to you at any particular point of time, right? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. I can, if I was able to catch it, if I was able to store it, then I can throw it back towards you at any particular point of time, right? That is what variables are. Okay, this is a very, very bad example of variables. I have a better one, but I thought that this might be funny, maybe. So I just, yeah. So, like I said, guys, this is what the concept of variables is. What is happening right now is that the user threw the shit towards you, the user threw the input towards you, but you didn't have anything to catch it up with. Now, I'm not going to catch it with my bare hands, right? It is shit. I'm not going to put my bare hands right over there. So I didn't have anything to catch it up with, and hence I just dodged it. And now that particular user's input is out on my wall. That is the console. On the console, I'm able to see Shaurya Sinha coming up on my console, but I'm not able to use it. If I want to use that input, I have to store it somewhere. This is where variables come into picture. Think about variables as nothing else but nicknames. For example, when I was in school, or you guys were in school as well, you would have a nickname. Usually, it is like a abusive word, something like LL or something like that. Okay, there's a lot of different words that are there. I think so. You will be able to come up with something creative on your own. Okay, in a similar way, guys. So, like I said, you are having a lot of different nicknames. Now, everybody knows that. Okay, if I'm calling somebody Maggie, they know that. Okay, I'm talking to Shaurya. Shaurya has like curly hair, so he's Maggie from today onwards, right? So they know that Maggie refers to whom? Refers to Shaurya. In a similar manner, you are here creating a nickname for a particular value. Okay, let's assume you are having a value called as let me take up somebody's name from right over here. Karuna Gupta. Let's take up her or his name. I don't have no idea. Pardon me for the same. Okay, I hope it's her. Karuna UPTA Gupta. We want her to be assigned a particular nickname right over there, guys. Okay, so Karuna, do you want to assign yourself a nickname? Otherwise, I will have to assign something, and I don't want it to be something bad. If you want to make your particular nickname public, that will be fine with us. Okay. So our job is to create a nickname for Karuna, guys. Our job is to create a nickname for Karuna. Now, what should be her nickname, guys? Please let me know. What should be her nickname, guys? Please let me know. Astha. Okay, so Astha from the fuck, which anime had Astha in it? Shit, Black Clover. So from today, we are going to call it as Black Clover. So var BLACKSCLO Clover underscore Clover is equal to Karuna Gupta. Okay. So what we have done right over here is that we are having Karuna Gupta, that is a value, that is a name, and we are assigning a nickname to it. Now Karuna Gupta will be called as Black Clover throughout the history of the entire world. Why? Because we assigned a nickname to her, right? So that is how basically variables work. Okay, this is called as a variable. This Black Clover is nothing else but a variable right over there. Okay, because she suggested her nickname as Asta. Asta was a particular one of the premium things of Black Clover. So yeah, some anime fan. Okay, so VAR is basically you declaring that I'm creating a nickname, I'm creating a variable right now. What is the name of the variable? The name of the variable is Black Clover. What is the value that this variable is holding? What is the value that is stored inside of this nickname? That is Karuna Gupta. Now, once we create that, okay, once we create this nickname, now if we do console.log Black Clover, oh shit, Black underscore Clover, okay, and then semicolon. Now this Black Clover is not representing itself. This Black Clover is not representing itself. It is representing the value that it contains inside of it. So when I press enter right over here, we'll get Karuna Gupta showing up on our screens, guys. Are you guys able to understand this concept of like variables? I know it was a little bit roller coaster of explanation, but are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this concept of like variables in general, guys? Please let me know. Yes, everybody is able to understand this concept. Smart people. Today I have got very smart people in my class. I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you. I thought like people would have not understood what I've told. Even I didn't understand what I told. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for making sure that you guys were able to understand my shitty example as well. For those who have not seen Black Clover, an amazing anime, amazing manga still going on. Definitely give it a watch if you guys are into a little bit of anime. If you're not, I'm into a little bit of everything. So I watch anime, I watch movies, I watch cartoons, I watch uh, everything that you can think about. Okay, I watch K dramas, I watch uh, like Spanish TV shows, French TV shows as well. So if you need any kind of help from me, you can definitely take it up. Okay, I've spent a lot of fucking time on these things, especially after the placements came up. I had 6 months before my job started. Okay, I got my placement 6 months before the job started. 6 fucking months I spent it just watching every single piece of content that I could get my hands on. Every single piece of movie, every single piece of TV series, every single piece of anime that I have missed, I watched it during that 6 months. So yeah, I watched a lot. Okay, so that was an introduction to a little bit about me as well. Okay, so now many of you guys have this question, sir. How long is the class? Okay, the classes will be of 90 minutes. Okay, classes will be of 90 minutes. Today it's a smaller class because first day. Okay. But every single day the classes will be of 90 minutes because we have a lot to study and a lot to do. We have to learn React.JS. And from tomorrow itself, we'll be starting out with React.JS. I'll try to cover up JavaScript in tomorrow's class, basics of JavaScript. Whatever advanced concepts comes while learning React, I'll teach you guys right over there itself. Because React is a very huge particular thing, guys. We have to learn a lot. I don't want you guys to be wasting your time. I want you guys to learn as much as possible. So basics of React, JavaScript, will do it by tomorrow, like the mid of tomorrow's class, and then we'll immediately start with React.js from tomorrow's class itself, guys. Whatever new concepts come up right over there in JavaScript, I will teach you guys right over there itself. Again, you don't need to know about anything. I'll teach you guys everything, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. The next thing that I'm having for you guys is that okay, this is something that is very important for you guys. Please do listen. This is about your attendance. Okay. Two things very important. Listen to me very carefully. If you miss it out, do not tell to me that, oh sir, I forgot. Okay, I will not be able to help you guys out with this. Finally, after 3 months of writing code, I have finally created the code itself. So from today's attendance onwards, whatever email ID you guys are using to watch the YouTube video, whatever email ID, whatever Google account email ID that you're using to watch the YouTube video, you have to use the exact same email ID to fill up the attendance form. That is how I will be able to track your attendance, whether you were there inside of the class, whether you were not present in the class, you watched the class for 5 minutes, you watched the class for the entire class itself. Whatever the case is, I will be able to get your details if and only you are able to put that up. If you are not using the same email ID, I will not be able to give you guys the attendance. You have to use the exact same email ID from today's class itself. Okay, whatever email ID that you have used to watch today's class, you have to use the exact same email ID to fill out your Google form. Okay, please remember this. I want to make sure that you guys are able to understand this, guys, because then later on not complain to me I didn't get my certificates. Okay. Okay, great. The second thing that is there is, guys, that the bootcamp is completely free of cost. There is no cost associated with the bootcamp. The certificates are free of cost. The certificates will be released to you after the end of the bootcamp, not after tomorrow. Okay, after the end of the bootcamp, the certificates will be released to you on the same email ID that you will be using to fill up your attendance. Whatever email ID that you will be using to fill up your attendance, the same email ID you will have to fill up your particular thing itself. Now, attendance will only be given to those students who are attending the class live. The recordings for the classes will be provided to you guys because it's YouTube, so it is going to be there for the next lifetime itself. But the attendance will only be provided to students who are live in the class. If you are not present live in the class, okay, I can take up the attendance in the first 5 minutes. I can take up the attendance in the middle of the class. I can take up the attendance 3 times in the class as well. That's up to me. Okay, if you are not present within the class, you are not able to fill up the attendance within the class itself, then your attendance is gone. You will not be able to fill up the attendance, your certificate will also be gone. So you will have to come up to the class on time and learn right over here. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. Everybody is able to understand this, guys? Yes? Awesome, awesome. Okay, the last and the final thing that is there is, guys, we are concerned with just creating an awesome community. That is our concern. We want awesome people to be joining us. We want awesome people to be working for us. And we want awesome people to be growing along with us. We will have boot camps on data science. We'll have boot camps on artificial intelligence. We'll have boot camps on front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing. We'll have boot camps on cyber security. We'll have boot camps on data structures and algorithms, competitive programming. We'll have boot camps on every fucking topic with certifications. We have previously given student certifications from Facebook. We have given student certifications from Google, Microsoft, Amazon. We have given certification from Postmates. So we have various different collaborations that we continuously go on so that more and more certificate students are able to get, and they are also able to learn more things, they're able to make more projects as well. And so that we are able to make this a reality, we are also listening to your comments as well. We take your particular comments, your particular suggestions into account, and we try to grow from right over there. One of the things that I found many of the students asking is to become a part of the community or to do some kind of internship with us. And that is the reason why we have created a citizen internship for you guys. Now, this is a free internship. It is a completely free internship, just like the boot camp. It's a completely free internship. It gives you a letter of recommendation, an internship completion certificate, an offer letter from behalf of DevTown to do some small tasks. Citizens are basically like DevTown, so development town. They're a part of our town itself. Currently, we have more than 20,000 citizens throughout the entire globe. 20,000 citizens throughout the entire globe itself. And during the internship, you don't have to do anything. Basically, it's very simple. For example, maybe you are getting allotted to a particular HR team. So it'll help us do some kind of recruitment within your college. Okay, you are allotted to the, let's assume, the graphic design team itself. So just send us some memes. Okay, we'll create some memes out of it. Okay, maybe you guys are a part of, let's assume, the boot camp team. Okay, let's assume that. So you will promote the boot camp within your college. It's as simple as that case. Okay, that is the job role of the citizens in DevTown. Now, again, like I've already told you guys, it's a free internship. Okay, but we don't take in all the students in. Okay, we only take in those volunteers who actually want to contribute to the particular community. Now, of course, those students who do very well right over there, they also get stipends as well. For example, one of the students recently got 50,000 rupees in stipend. He did exceptionally well. I have no complaints about that. He did exceptionally well itself, and he got 50,000 rupees as a stipend right over there. And those students were average usually get between 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees itself. That was just one time for the very first time. Even I saw that he did so well. He was from LPU, lovely professional university itself. So that was the particular student who did exceptionally well right over there. So, like I said, guys, this is a free internship. There's no cost associated with it. The only thing that we think about is if you are interested enough, if you want to become a part of this itself, are you interested enough? And for that, to select the students, we will give you a small task. If you are applying to become a citizen at DevTown, we'll give you a very small task. If you are able to do that task properly, then we select you as a citizen. And don't worry, throughout the entire 30 days, you have to work hardly for 20 minutes throughout the 30 days. Not even per day, throughout the 20 minutes, throughout the entire 30 days itself. So that is the reason why, if you, how many of you guys will be interested in something like that, guys? Please let me know. How many of you guys will be interested in something like that, guys? Please let me know. Break, you will soon be receiving that. You don't have to worry about it. Are you guys able to understand this? How many of you guys will be interested in something like that, guys? Please let me know. So if you are interested in something like that, in today's attendance, this is going to be your attendance form for today's class, guys. In today's attendance, when you are filling the attendance up, this is the citizens program at DevTown. As you're able to see, you just have to mark, yes, I want to do the free internship. And of course, you can put this up on your resume as well, as you are a part doing an internship inside of a coding related community. This will help you with your placement. That is the only reason why we have created this particular internship itself, because this is something that gets students a certificate related to internship in technology, and that helps them with their getting more internships and getting more placements as well. So that is the reason why we created this entire thing itself. So for those who are interested, you guys can just fill this form up and just apply. Yes, somebody from DevTown will be approaching you guys and will be giving you a first task. Those students will be able to complete their first task properly, okay, so and successfully, they will be onboarded as the citizens, and they will be getting the offer letter, internship letter. One more thing, guys, so they have got some special things as well. For example, those students who get onboarded as a citizen, they have some special boot camps, some special events that is only limited to the citizens itself. They get access to a special course via DevTown as well. Every month, a 30-hour long course is provided to the citizens, just to the citizens itself, that they can do and get more certificates from right over there. Okay, so that is only provided to citizens for free, because again, they're a part of our community and we want to give as much as possible back to them. They get merchandises, they get t-shirts, bags, mugs, bottles, and many other different things. So that is all that we do with them, right? And the next thing after this is we have created this boot camp so that we are able to promote the concept of learning within you. And for that particular reason itself, the next particular boot camp that we have already scheduled for you guys is the 7 days free Python and artificial intelligence boot camp. Within this boot camp, you will be learning about Python, you will be learning about artificial intelligence, You will actually be creating an AI agent. You will be creating an AI that can play cross and zero against you and will always beat you. That is the best part about it. Okay, AI that can play cross and zero against you and that will always beat you. Okay, that is the particular next boot camp that we are organizing for you guys. Like I said, the name of that boot camp is Python and Artificial Intelligence. It is going to start from the 8th of January, guys. So for those guys who want to participate in the next boot camp, learn a lot more about Python as a programming language and artificial intelligence, you guys can register for that by just choosing yes, I want to register for the 7 days free boot camp. Again, that will also have certificates from Google and Amazon, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you guys are interested for the same, because if you're not registering, you will not get these certificates. I'm being very clear as that. Okay. So right over here, guys, let me give this particular thing to you guys, the attendance for today's class. Now, when you will be, I will be giving this attendance link in the live chat, guys. When I will be doing that, many of you guys will not be able to open up the attendance. It will show you that a traffic error is there. Please do listen to this very carefully. Okay, it will give you an error called as the traffic error right over there, guys. If you get that error, do not worry. Just refresh or reload the attendance link. Just refresh or reload the attendance link, guys. You don't have to pay any fees to become a citizen. A citizen program is completely for free, guys. The citizen program is completely for free. Okay. If you get a particular in the attendance link, you get a particular error saying traffic error, just refresh or reload the attendance link, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? All the citizen things will be online or offline, completely online. Okay, completely online. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Siddheshwar, if you are doing well as a citizen, you will also be getting paid as well. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's share the attendance link right now. This is the attendance link for today's class. You guys can start filling up the attendance link right now, guys. Okay, this is the attendance link for today's class. Start filling up the attendance right now, guys. Like I said again, if you're getting a traffic error or something like that, just refresh or reload the attendance link. Okay, just refresh or reload the attendance link. If you're getting a traffic error or something like that, just refresh or reload the attendance link, guys. I've also pinned up the attendance in the live chat, guys. I've also pinned up the attendance link in the live chat, as you're able to see right over there. If you're getting a traffic error or something like that, just refresh or reload the attendance link. It will start working for you. So Devesh is also in the house. Devesh is one of the head of operations and right now senior product manager at DevTown. He's sorry at Deloitte. He's also a very great friend of mine, right? Karuna, CP does not take 6 months, it takes lifetime. You're wrong with CP. CP is competitive programming, it's practice. We'll teach you the basics of CP, we'll make sure that all the tips and tricks you are able to understand. But it is just about practice. CP, you cannot do it in 6 months as well. For me, it took me almost 1.5 years to do CP, right? From the day you start doing CP to the day that you are able to get your placements, that is the time you have to spend on CP. Even after that, after your placements, you have got it as well. If you want to switch companies, you will again have to do CP. CP is not going to leave you. It is not something that you learn. It is what you gain. Okay, it's a particular skill set that you gain with time. Okay, which language is good for AI developer? Python. Okay, we are going to have a Python bootcamp next, so you don't have to worry about it. Any bootcamps thoughts for UI UX? I'm very bad at UI UX. Okay, but yeah, maybe in the future, maybe we'll have a workshop, not a bootcamp, a workshop on UI UX. Citizen is same as being a DevTown campus ambassador, almost the same. Okay, nothing, a lot of difference. So a personal suggestion as a YouTuber, please don't show streaming dashboard or YouTube studio in the stream. It will lead to stream change. Okay. What do you mean by stream change? Why are you doing this for free? Because I already have a job. I'm still a software engineer. I'm a senior software engineer. So I don't need to do this. I just do this because I love being there on YouTube, just talking to you guys. Okay, and whatever you guys want, I just provide it to you guys. At the end of the day, it is for you. Whether you want to learn something or not. Okay. If you have not got a call from the campus ambassador program, you can just fill it up once again. Somebody will be contacting you very soon. Please make sure that you guys are able to fill up the attendance, guys. What is the application of UI UX? People who don't know web development, they go for UI UX. And if you're not good at designing stuff, then you will fail at that as well. It's a very, very, very difficult thing to gain. It only gets through practice. You can't do any course to learn UI UX. Be very real with that. Explain tasks. So, for example, let's assume you have been allotted to the HR team, then they will be giving you a task of like, we want to hire five candidates from your college for so and so role, or maybe connect us with your TPO itself. Maybe you are in charge of the promotions team itself, then you will be in charge with creating a WhatsApp group. Maybe you are in charge with the let's assume the operations team, then you will be helping them out solve some Excel sheets itself. Okay, simple things. Okay, where to register for bootcamp? In the form itself, you will be able to see the registration for the bootcamp down below. So you will be able to register from right over there as well. Okay. So for UI UX, does it involves front end development of apps and softwares? No, not at all. It involves creating how the front end will look like. But please, you will feel that, oh, there is no coding. I'll do good in that. We have seen students who are shit at UI UX, and they take up UI UX just for the fact that, oh, there's no coding right over there, and then they fail at it miserably. Do not be that particular person. What type of program will be given in the citizenship? So, for example, let's assume last month we gave out a 30 hours long Python and data science course. Okay, 30 hours long Python and data science course. That is what was given to the students last month. This one, maybe a front end development course will be given to the students. Okay. When is DevOps Cloud Computing Bootcamp? We had a DevOps Bootcamp organized just a few days ago. Maybe a Cloud Computing Bootcamp will have it in the future. Any internship apart from CA? Not right now. We only have one right now. That is there. Okay. Please do fill up your attendance, guys. Okay, do not wait for it. Please do fill up the attendance right now. No, I don't want this amazing opportunity. Guys, I'll definitely suggest be a part of the DevTown Campus Ambassador. That is the Citizens Program. It is great for you guys right over there itself. Okay. So we'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Will that be fine, guys? We'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Also, guys, do follow us on Instagram. Okay, on Instagram we create some amazing content for you guys. Okay, so if you guys want to connect with us on Instagram, we make sure that we are able to provide. Can a Nepal join the internship? Definitely yes. We create certain reels and posts for you guys that are entertaining as well as educative. For example, right over here, I've created this particular reel for you guys. Just an example of a reel. I'm able to open this up. So you guys can go through the entire page and connect with us from right over there. Okay. Because we want to create a particular community of developers. We want to create a community in which people are able to share their thoughts and everything. So, for example, if you have any questions or queries, you guys, I can actually put down it in the comment section of the video, and I will create a particular reel for you guys and I'll answer those for you guys. For example, a particular student has asked that how to do open source contributions. So I created a reel on top of it and I shared the reel right over there. So the multi-parter reel, I'll show the rest of the reels as well. If you have any questions or any queries, you guys can put it up right over there. For example, right over here. Can you explain about competitive programming? Is it good to master it? And could you please explain jobs related to it? So if you guys have any questions or queries, if you guys have any sort of structure itself, you guys can connect with us on Instagram. in the comment section of the reels, just put down your question that I'm not able to understand this particular topic, or okay, what is JavaScript? Okay, what is the difference between TypeScript and JavaScript? Should I learn TypeScript or should I learn JavaScript? If you have all these type of questions right over there, you can put it up in the live chat, and we will create a reel for you guys and explain it to you guys. Otherwise, there are multiple reels right over there. For example, variables declared with const keyword be like. So we create this funny reel for you guys, and then like we explain that as well. So you don't have to worry. As you're able to see right over here, after the reel, we actually explain the entire concept to you guys as well. So whatever questions, like for example, somebody is asking a GSA important, put it up on the Instagram account itself, guys. Inside of the Instagram account, inside of the comment section of the Instagram reels, put down your questions, and we will create reels and answer all your questions from right over there. I hope to see many of you guys joining Instagram very soon, and I hope to see many of you guys joining this little community and growing along with this community very soon itself. Okay, the link for the Instagram account I've already put it inside of the live chat. Okay, the link of the Instagram account I've already put it up inside of the live chat itself, guys. Okay, so we'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.